Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is David. Welcome back to the channel. As always, remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I really appreciate it. Remember, as always, I am not a financial advisor. Do your own research. The information in the videos is for educational purposes only. Do your own research before making any purchases, buys, sales, whatever you do. I am not a financial advisor. But hey, let's jump right into it. I ain't gonna hold you guys too long. It's Friday. The markets are on fire right now. The stock markets are on fire right now. So let's jump right into it. Just a quick recap. You see the Dow was up 1% today. We're up to 37,863.80. You see it's up 300 points today. In the last year, you see the Dow's up 13%, over 4,000, almost 4,500 points. The S&P is at all-time highs right now. The S&P is at all-time highs right now. So we have 48, 39, 81. And for the day, up 1%. You see over the last year, the S&P is up 21%. 21% over the last year. And you see the NASDAQ once also popping up 1%, 255 points today. Over the last year, you see the NASDAQ has been going crazy, up 37%. Definitely shook off that 2022 year, and it's back stronger than ever. Hopefully we can get back up to that 16K one day. I'm sure we will. But the markets have been going absolutely bananas lately. So, we're gonna jump right into it in a few seconds, but I just want to touch back over that S&P real quick. And we talked about being at an all-time high. I remember when not too long ago they said the S&P was going to be about 3,200. Well, we see where we at right now. So that 3,200 is nowhere to be found right now. Let's take a look here. And you see here, get to my screen. S&P's wild ride to an all-time high. I don't want to read the video right now. I don't want no issues. Hopefully it don't play. No, that's on side. But let's go down here. Hopes for lower interest rates and resilient growth in 2024 took the S&P 500 stock index to a record high on Friday. After two roller coaster years featuring soaring inflation, tumult in the banking industry, after two roller coaster years featuring soaring inflation, tumult in the banking industry, and economic unease, the benchmark index ended on Friday at 4839.81, which was above its prior closing high of 4796.56, set on January 3rd, 2022. During the session, it also set a record intraday high of 4842.07. The new closing record confirmed that the S&P 500 has been in a bull market since October 2022 by one widely used definition. So, like I said, it was some people predicting that the S&P would be at 3,200 last year, and you see where it's at now. We're creeping closer and closer to that 5,000 mark. So let's keep reading here. The stocks began wobbling in early 2022 on worries that surging consumer price inflation will force the Fed to raise interest rates. The central bank's monetary tightening cycle turned out to be its most aggressive in decades, boosting treasury yields to 16-year highs and battering stocks. But the index slumped as much as 25% from its peak, hitting its bottom for the cycle in October 2022. A sharp rally came in the latter months of 2023 as evidence that inflation was decisively cooling, and a dovish message was the Fed and the dovish message from the Fed helped drive stocks higher. The S&P 500 ended 2023 with a 24% increase and has moved modestly higher in a bumpy start to 2024. Surging shares of big technology companies and optimism over artificial intelligence, factors that have driven stocks higher for the past year, power gains once more on Friday. So, hey, as you see, the S&P is going strong right now. The market is strong, and as they say, business is booming right now. Business is booming in the stock market. So you better get in where you fit in. And don't get ran over by by this train that's coming through. You better hop on board, or you're gonna get ran over and you're gonna get flatlined. So, hey, the stock market is where you want to be. So, and there's no questions about it. It's been proven time after time, year after year, over time. Investing long term is, your key to financial freedom. So, I don't know for the ones that's not investing or the ones that's kind of have one foot in, one foot out. Don't know what you guys are waiting on, but hey, the market is crazy right now. So I'm gonna jump right back in. So the title of this video is, man, NVIDIA is going crazy. NVIDIA is going crazy, and it's just these chips overall in general have just exploded lately. So 3 chips that I'm invested in or positions involving, the chip industry. NVIDIA, I have a small position in NVIDIA. I wish I had more. I'm kicking myself not having more. But NVIDIA, AMD, SMH, which is the ETF. So let's look at these 3 real quick. NVIDIA, you see up 4% today. 4%. $23.84 today. Over the past week, up 9%. But this is what I want to look at over the past year. NVIDIA is just, come on, man, up 233% in the past year. And you see how the trajectory from the chart from January 2023 to January 2024. What else needs to be said? What else needs to be shown? NVIDIA is it's a monster right now. It's a out of control monster. And if you've been investing in NVIDIA the past year, especially when you caught it when it hit that bottom, or hit down here to 178.39, and you rode it all the way up to 594, hey, congratulations to you. You're the real MVP. If you've been investing in NVIDIA, especially if you started when it was at that low last year, kudos to you. I tip my hat off to you. And man, it's business is booming. Business is booming in the tech industry right now, and NVIDIA is leading the charge. And I don't think it's going to slow down anytime soon, to be honest with you. So I'm in a chip game. I have some NVIDIA, I have some AMD, I have some SMH. Those are the 3. And we'll look at a little bit of TSM as well. But as you see right now, this is the big dog. This is the head honcho at the table, up 233% in the last year. If you got an investment that's up over 200% or 230% in the last year, please drop it in the chat. If you got something close, leave me a message. I said chat, but we're not live right now. But leave me a message. What has been your biggest mover or position percentage-wise in the last year? I would like to know that. What's been the biggest move for you in the past year? Any one of your positions, whether it's stocks, ETFs, whatever you have, let me know what's the percentage move, or how much have you gained, or how much has the stock moved in the last year. It's going to be hard to beat this NVIDIA right here. It's going to be hard to beat NVIDIA. It's a flat out monster right now. And I wish I would have got in when it dropped when it got down to the hundreds, $178. I wish I would have been in at that time. And I would have just rolled this thing till the wheels fall off. And it's still rolling right now. Still rolling. So NVIDIA is the top dog. Let's take a look at AMD, which I like pretty well. I like really well, actually. AMD is up 7% today, up 11 points. And in the last year, AMD said, hey, wait a minute. Don't leave me. I'm up 148% in the past year. 104 points. You see AMD, which I knew was a steal at these prices, was at 76.53 in 2023. I'm sorry. January 20th, it was at $70.07. Currently trading now at $174.23. Do you have AMD? Let me know. Do you have some AMD? Do you have some NVIDIA? What chip positions do you have in your portfolio right now? Or do you don't have any? Do you don't believe in the chips? What's your reason for not investing in chip stocks or ETFs? Some people don't like to invest in stocks. What's your reason for not having the ETF? You want to look at the ETF? Let's look at the ETF. Let's see what the ETF has been doing. The main ETF, right? SMH. I also have some SMH. Don't have a lot, but which I did, but I'm building still. You see SMH, the semiconductor ETF is what we're referring to. With NVIDIA, AMD, and some of the others. Up 3% today. Over the last year, not shabby for an ETF, up 64%, 73 points in the past year. And you see January 20th, 2023, SMH was at $113.68. Now it's trading at $187.18, up 64% over the past year. Man, just think if you'd have dumped all your money into NVIDIA, AMD, or the SMH ETF in the past year. Now, I'm not saying to do that now, but I'm just saying, what if you would have been invested, and that would have been the majority of your investment in the past year. You'd be looking real nice right now. Do you have SMH? Let me know in the chat. And the last one we look at real quick here is TSM. I had to pause for a second because I'm like, man, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. These were the big dogs at. And so we're looking at TSM, Taiwan Semiconductor, up 1% today. Traded $114.20. You see over the last year, not too bad, up 25%, 23 points. See, January 20th, it was trading at $91.03. Currently at $114.20. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Man, let me jump back to NVIDIA, man, because I'm still tripping off of I'm tripping off of this 1 year. And over the last 5 years, up 1,300% over the last 5 years. Man. You got a position that's up 1,300% in the last 5 years. You got a savings rate up 1,300% over the last 5 years. Let me know the bank ASAP if you do. Let me know the high yield savings that you're using if you do. This is crazy right here. This is crazy. 5-year return on NVIDIA is 1,300%. Why didn't somebody tell me about NVIDIA 5 years ago? It's okay. Somebody been in it for that long. Somebody's reaped the benefits of NVIDIA the last 5 years. And I ain't mad at them. I ain't mad at them. What AMD has done the last 5 years? I don't think it's what NVIDIA's done. But I'm sure it's done had a nice run as well. 694% return for AMD the last 5 years. As much as I love the S&P, the NASDAQ, it'd be extremely hard to find positions that's running like these semiconductor positions have ran the last 5 years. Up 152 points, 694%. Okay. Whew. I ain't gonna hold you guys long. It's Friday night. I just wanted to touch on that. That's crazy. That's crazy. NVIDIA is going crazy. The semiconductors are going crazy right now. The question is, are you invested in any of those positions right now? Are you invested in NVIDIA, AMD, SMH, was it TSW, Taiwan Semiconductor? What are you invested in right now in the semiconductor space? Are you invested in the semiconductor space? Are you cool where you at? Do you wish you would have got in? Don't let your pride get in the way. We all wish we'll have those returns. So, but that's it. That's all for today. I'm gonna jump back on tomorrow. We're gonna go live. We're gonna give update on these Apple, roll to 100 shares, and your portfolio should be looking pretty nice right now. This last year has been pretty good. Today was great. I'm gonna say it again. Business is booming. Business is booming. But that's all for tonight. Remember, guys, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I would really appreciate it. Share this video with 2 or 3 friends. We're still trying to we're still trying to grow the channel. I'm still not at 1,000 subscribers. So, we're really working hard to get to 1,000 subscribers. So, your feedback is welcome. But like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And I will see you guys tomorrow.